Hello and welcome back to How This Goes Sailing. In the last episode I sold Masumi. I did mention I was getting a new boat. Now I told you guys in the comments below Facebook and Instagram to put your guesses down as to what the new boat would be. There was 2 correct guesses, but I had guesses going from Hurleys to Sabres and then also some Corbies in there. Now the 2 that guessed correctly guessed that it was a Vivacity 21 or 650. Now, instead of keeping you waiting any longer, I'm just going to show you the abandoned boat that I bought. Now let's get into the story of how I came across this boat. I was in Masumi at the back of East Head. I was thinking of getting a new boat, and so I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace. I came across this boat and she looked like a bit of a project. I had no idea why she was sat on a car dealership site, but I started messaging the guy and turns out he took it in part exchange for a car of some bloke. So clearly it had been abandoned for quite some time and it had sat on that car site for a good few years because the car dealer was thinking of doing it up, but clearly that didn't arise. So message back and forth and started at 500 and I got them down 300 and I went over with my trailer and picked it up. Now the things I liked about this boat from seeing it on the internet was that it hasn't got any side decks going around the edge, so the interior area is quite big. It's got a nice flat roof on top, so you can walk around, and it's got a nice hatch up front. It's also got a really protected area at the back, the cockpit, and the tiller is stainless steel and ain't going to snap off anytime soon. So on the day, I hooked up my car trailer to Brutus and I dragged it all the way down to Kent. Now when we got to the car dealer, we put up the mast, I went through the boat, knew instantly that all the wood inside is rotten, just like Masumi was. So it's definitely a project and right on my street. So I paid the man his money and I had to figure out how to get this maybe 1-ton boat onto my flatbed trailer to get it back home. So I had to devise a little plan. I brought lots of wood, loads of plywood, and I also bought maybe 4 or 5 jacks. So the plan was to get it started up on the keels, because she's bilge keeler. Get it started on the keels, get it just off the ground, just enough to get 2 car jacks in underneath, get it balanced and everything, and then jack it up high enough so that the trailer could slide underneath the front, and then get my at the time very tiny winch, but you'll see some upgrades coming. But we hooked her up to the boat round each keel, and once she was resting on that, on 2 boards on the trailer, I could turn my winch and drag her forward onto the trailer. Once I got her back home, I went over her, looked at all the rotten wood and made a plan of action. This abandoned boat came with an original set of sails. It's also got a jib that's inside. I guess it's in okay condition, probably definitely shrunk. I'm going to keep that logo when I get the new one, the new sails made. But this boat has round the boom furling, which is the first kind of furling, I guess. Not in the boom or in the mast, it's round the boom. So I'm going to definitely get new sails, but I'm going to see how it fits on the test sail when I get the boat fixed up, which will probably be quite some time. In the next episode, I'll be going over the plans for this boat. I will also be doing a comparison to Masumi, my old boat, and why I decided to get this one. Now, if you guys can comment down below or on my Facebook and Instagram of what I should do with the boat or any ideas you have, that'd be awesome. And if you can like and subscribe this video, that'd be great too. Now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.